It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Hi, television neighbor. I'm glad we're together.
Welcome, internet neighbors.
Everybody loves that.
The internet makes us all neighbors.
Say something bad about Fred Rogers and I'll fight you. Like, the man could have done no wrong.
Make it a great day.
Yeah.
Where's my cardigan? No, it's a pullover. Thanks for asking.
Although I will say that the puppets were that of nightmares, but I still love them. When you look back, you're like, whoa, that's a little scary. It's a little bit scary. Yeah, childhood trauma flashbacks. I loved Mr. Rogers, but like I said, the best episode is the crayon episode. Oh my god. And he had a fish tank.
Bougie, welcome back to the Secret Fish Society. I don't even know what it's called anymore. Dream Team.
Do you know?
I don't know.
Shouldn't you know?
The members should name it. It's their area.
It's a free-for-all. Call it whatever you want.
Bob is advertising every channel but his own on merch. I know.
Well,
just advertising my buddies, giving them some love. That being said, do we have anything? No.
What?
We have no merch. We have no merch.
We have merch.
We have nothing for sale unless you're local. Fish tanks. Fish tanks,
he
folks.
Just doesn't want to deal with it. That's all.
But as far as Judy is concerned.
Oh my god. Now he does it on purpose. Now it's just.
So Jody.
Ugh, stupid thing.
As far as corridoras go, I do have corridoras Bethanie that were wild caught from Corey when he was in Peru. That's going to be a really hard group for me to let go.
They're nice. They're nice.
There's probably about a dozen.
Oh, yeah.
At least.
There's about 12 of them, yeah. And they are a good size. They're beautiful. They're very, very healthy. Mm-hmm. Really, really nice. Not to try and tempt you more.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, they're very nice. We do have 5 Adolphoi. I double-checked.
Spawned by yours truly.
They are some of my personal favorites. And I just think they're a good size. They can be in, like, any size tank. It's really nice. Well, reasonably. 20 and up, but they're great.
As well as Loxozonis, but I'm not sure how many of those. Maybe around 8.
Yeah, probably.
Brocus splendens, probably around 8 to 10.
Oh, yeah.
All kinds of Sahika cichlids for sale if anybody wants some of those.
God. You guys, they ship like dreams. Let's be real. They're great fish. They
Shout
really
out to Jeff Kane for live streaming the unboxing.
Thank you. I can't. If Jeff's here, I don't know if he's here, but just that was so nice to see because they're our fish. They came from our fish room. Their parents spawned them here. I can't take credit for that part, but like I want to make sure they're okay. So I appreciate that.
I'm probably going to be selling all my black Schultzi.
There's a lot in there. A lot. They're big.
Leo with the $5 super chat says, picking up my little guy tomorrow. Can't wait. I blame Bob.
You blame Bob.
In case you don't know, Leo is getting a tegu.
Mm-hmm. Our tegu just moved back into her big enclosure today. She is all better, and she is raring to go. Looking at her right now. It just goes to show how ridiculous a 3-foot lizard looks in a 3-foot tank. It was ridiculous.
Jody says, I literally can't say no. Ask Bougie.
It's hard.
I think the most expensive ones, if you're even concerned, are probably going to be the Bethany.
What are we doing with the stir-by?
He said we can't sell the
I know. I said no to that.
Which they're a dime a dozen. I don't know why we can't.
Because they're like $12 a piece now. I used to pay nothing for those things years ago.
You got them for nothing?
No, but next to nothing.
That's a good deal.
Next to nothing. I don't know. Sometimes I just got hooked up at my LFS, but still, I just love them, and we have such a nice big group of them, and I'd be sad to see them go. I pretty much don't want to get rid of anything in the 125 or anything in the West African tank. That's my like no-go territory, but everything else he can keep. Also, I mean, obviously, I'm not the only one who gets to pick things to keep, but I don't know if there's a whole lot he's interested in.
Hey, Fish Tank Barn. Hope you're doing well, Mike.
Nothing adjacent. Well.
Can you talk about panda cories? I have some, but they're super food shy, and the snails are getting out of control as a result. Would it help to move them to a bigger tank with my albinos? Panda cories are the worst. So that's about all I can say.
We have like one flagtail, don't we?
No, we have more than one.
Oh, do we? Is it like 3 or 4?
But as far as like regular panda cories, I kill them every time.
It's not funny.
So I don't mess with panda cories. You're probably gonna want to talk to someone who's had a little more success. Because of all the Corridoras, those are the only ones I've killed every single time.
We all have those fish, though. We really all have them. So you can't be that upset, you know?
The problem with my Corridora is that there's so many, like, 1 or 2 oddball leftovers that those are going to be the hard ones to get rid of. So if anyone is doing, like, an oddball Corridora tank...
That, or we could send, post a list of what we have. And if you already have groups of these Corridoras and would like to...
Yeah, but people aren't going to pay $60 to ship like one corridor.
Dude, you see it done all the time. What do you mean people don't do that? Yes, they do. I beg to differ.
G. Carlton reminds me that we actually have a topic today.
Oh, yeah, I saw you. Thanks for telling me. I appreciate that.
So not even used to having a topic that here we are. Just
he never told me, so I had no idea.
Meandering. G. Carlton's dream tank. That's what we're talking about. Dream tanks.
Oh, fudge.
Put your dream tank in the comment. He says a 2,000-gallon African of Congo biotope with tigerfish, African arowana, bichers, nurse tetras.
Nice.
Don't tigerfish get gigantic?
They're friggin' huge. Yeah.
Don't African arowanas get gigantic? I think you'd probably want more than 2,000 gallons.
You probably want about twice that, if not more. I'd say like 5,000
we're talking
gallons.
dream tanks here, so there's
There's no... I mean... People have 5,000 gallon tanks. It's not unheard of. So, you got the space. Why not? In the money. Oh, Gold Wonder Killies you think are silly, huh? I love them.
Aquatic News Network says I just set up my dream tank. Now waiting to stock it.
What is it? What's the tank? I would pay $80 for famous Steenfott fish. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that. See?
Zen says I couldn't stop my panda cory cats from breeding until I upgraded their tank to species only, a bigger setup, and then they inexplicably never bred again.
Oh, bummer. Uh-oh.
That's what happens. You move fish and they either quit spawning or you move them and they start spawning.
I'm going to lay the smack down in this tank. What is wrong with him and her?
Hip Hop Hillbilly says OFR is my dream tank house. They have a lot of large tanks, but a lot of them are really ugly. Like, let's be honest. Not a lot of...
They don't go for looks there, really. Yeah. I don't think that's the point, to be honest.
No, I think their looks are, like, the shock factor of the giant fish.
That you have, like, 7 arapaima. No one should ever have an arapaima. That's just my 2 cents, but... You can't house an arapaima correctly unless you have, like, a lake.
Fish Tank Barn says, my dream tank is a new fish barn.
There you go.
Are you getting a little crowded there, buddy?
God, how quickly that happens.
Joel G, hello. Good to see you. Would you be mine? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So what's your dream tank? African? Congo?
Yeah. Yes. Probably. But it would need to be really large because I would want
Understand
like cross river puffers and spotted Congo puffers and all these other things that live together in the wild that you would need a lot of space for. And that I don't have, and to be, I know this kind of ruins it, but I don't have a dream tank. I have like 5 dream tank. You know what I mean? Like, because I want things from every continent, basically, not all continent, but
well,
like,
no one's stopping you from talking about. What are your favorite fish from Antarctica?
Oh God, way to ruin this. Ruined that for me.
You said every continent.
I said almost every continent.
I don't think so.
I don't think there's only 5 continents. Come on.
I think you're consonant.
Oh my God.
Barbara says,
Harley.
my dream tank would be a 250-gallon with 3 to 4 huge schools of nanofish with lots of plants and a couple big groups of cories and
barking up the right tree here.
That would be mine too. I would take. Somebody said thank you for enjoyed the walk through Harley Cross.
I said thank
you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we've actually been getting out filming stuff. Although we got nothing for the agenda this week to go film.
I know, kind of a bummer.
So
we were on a high there for a minute. We just need some more LFSs to pop up in the next couple months.
Mm-hmm.
But once we get to Sacramento, we're going to have 5 of them to film, and I'm excited.
Anyways, back to my 1,200 gallon. So the tank that's at the co-op, I think it's 1,200 gallon, isn't it? Isn't it?
What?
Never mind. I would stock that thing with thousands and thousands of nanofish. I'm talking like 1,000 rosy loaches, 1,000 pseudomagills. I don't know about 1,000, but hundreds of pencilfish, thousands of Corydoras hystatus. What can I put on top? Ooh, like 1,000 lamp-eye killies would be pretty sweet. A few hundred pygmy hatchetfish. Obviously, I would do some dwarf cichlids of some type, probably Nanochromis for the hardscape. They can go in and out of the hardscape. I don't know. Really, there's no amount of fish that you could not put in there.
You know, Hip Hop Hillbilly, I do agree. Well, I understand their rescues, but in my opinion, in my humble opinion, if you are going to rescue fish from bad situations, don't then put them in a slightly better situation. Unless you can really house them correctly, are you actually rescuing them? Or do they then need to be rescued from you when they get to it? Because in my opinion, an Arapaima should not be in captivity, period. Like, unless you have, you know, like I said, a small lake.
A dream tank is a lowboy coral frag tank, 8 foot by 4 foot, but freshwater. I would make it central mountain out of rocks that goes out of the tank, kind of like a giant peninsula.
Oh my God, loaches and gobies, Jody, good one.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the funniest little noodle tank ever, and I think that would be quite nice. I think you should do that anyways. You could definitely do a tank. Well, maybe not ginormous, but you could definitely do a tank of loaches and gobies. I've done it, and it's fantastic.
The Matt says at this point, my dream tank is a Planet 5-gallon UNS with some ram's horns.
But that's okay. If that's your dream tank, that's your dream tank, and that's fine. Everybody has different tastes.
Gregory says, I have a dream Tetra tank, but I've been thinking of starting a barb tank.
You could do either.
There's a lot of cool barbs out there.
There are. We actually, I had to combine temporarily the banded barbs with our golden dwarf barbs, or gold dwarf barbs, whatever the hell, the Pethiogalius. And they love each other, and they look really cool together, too. They're different shapes, but they're both striped. I really enjoy it. Accidental cool stocking.
The Aquatic News Network says Archers and Geos. Archers and Geos is a fun.
Oh, yeah. You know, I had one Archer, and I kept them with my him with my Geophagus. I liked it. I think that would be cool in larger numbers, like they're
Lumi
proper.
says a tank of microworms would be my dream tank.
All right.
I'm just kidding. She says microworms are making the babies grow so fast.
Yeah,
are those the hystatus you're talking about? Yep, I got my dream fish, hystatus, and longfin snow white plecos. I got the hystatus babies on lockdown now. Good, you're going to be a millionaire. A hystatus millionaire.
Hey, G, that'd be sweet, and it would have to be
G?
Blackwater, right? It would be a 2,000-gallon Blackwater tank with all that stuff, because that would look... Yeah, I can't see. Why am I so far over here?
Because it's 100 degrees out, and I wanted some air. So we weren't all like...
Oh. I'll just
Making heat.
I'll just go over here then.
Making heat. Corridor says 125-gallon maintenance otherwise is a pain. All the plants, fanciest swordtails I can find, a rare Corridor school, maybe some EBAs, also lots of Panagaras, basically my current 20-gallon, but upscaled. I want a... Dang it. It skipped on me.
JR, did you get that?
What?
Chinese neon golden stripe shark and used your code. Video made me pull the trigger. Yay.
For Moonlight Aquatics?
That's, I would assume they have them right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome because those things are really cool.
Good.
They looked great. I was really into them. They're very good. Their faces are so cool. They just look so different. 6 archers, 6 GO1 Millerite, 3 banded, and 3 Burmese archers. Can't wait. I already have them. Just waiting to put them in the bigger home. Nice. 120 to 180.
Bougie says, I think I agree on having 4 to 5 different dream tank sizes, more so than stocking dreams. Really tempted to do a planet tank with a giant school of nanofish. It's very fun.
I think you guys, if you watched
Very
the
fun.
co-op tour, you saw all the tetra in that one tank, and it just, there's something about having them in the numbers they'd be in the wild. They act completely differently. They move as one, and obviously some are better at schooling than others, but it still looks really cool.
And don't forget to hit the like. Just throwing that out there.
Well, that's a good one, Leroy. 125 with albino Tapajos. Those things are pretty striking looking. Very pretty for an albino.
For both Steenfotts, if you could have any rationally sized for a house tank, but it had to be saltwater and species only, what size and what fish?
Oh.
Symbiotic pairs like clown and enemy is also okay.
I would do cowfish, and I would do blennies and gobies,
Moo.
and then some inverts. Cowfish, blennies, gobies,
That doesn't
inverts.
sound like a species only tank to me.
Is it a species only? Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Did I already break the rule?
Yep.
Blennies.
But she said symbiotic is okay.
No, just blennies.
Blennies are the best.
Yeah.
Can I just
think
say
so.
a saltwater tank with inverts and do multiple inverts? Is that allowed? Or is that breaking the rules too?
That's also breaking the rules. That
Miss
is not
Moonlight,
species
I got 5
only.
of them. That is awesome.
Oh, you got 5? Nice. Because they're not the cheapest fish. Totally worth it, though, in my opinion.
Leroy says a 125 with albino
I got that one.
Tapajos.
But I like that. I think that's a good tank.
Ginger Graves doing well. Nothing exciting to report. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
That can be a very good thing. All good on the home front.
I can't decide if archers and splash tetras would be super cool or would it be a lot of the same thing. Well, they splash for different reasons,
Yeah.
so that would be different.
And they look different, so.
And splash tetras rarely splash in captivity. Why do people always refer to mollies and platies in tandems? Because they're both equally boring.
Our dreaded pair of Sunset Variatus platies that have haunted my life for the past 2 years, I found them again today. I had to move them. These fish will just never go away. Ever. Ever.
Buzzy says, there are so many things I want. A nice big tank, 200 gallons-ish for roseline barbs and rainbow fish.
Yeah.
I do miss my rainbow fish. It's
Get
been
some
a long time.
petricola up in that biatch. I finally found the true Dabawi African catfish. Could go into one of those dream tanks.
Those are very cool.
Mascara barbs, filament barbs, roseline barbs, orange findanios, and assorted rainbow. You just want to have a seizure watching this fish tank, huh? No, that's cool. Lots of
Orange
pretty colors.
Findanios are amazing.
Those
though.
all the colors of those fish would be pretty phenomenal. River tanks are always great.
A dream tank that's actually attainable, not like, ooh, I want a 30 million
Yeah, somebody
gallon.
mentioned the Georgia Aquarium.
Whoa.
Oh, did I do that?
Yeah, you're kicking stuff.
Well, like, look what I got going on down here, huh?
Yeah, your legs are all over the place. I see that.
Oh my god.
Ginger Graves, member for 70 whole months, says, wow, I've been a member for 70 months. I can't believe it's been
That's
that long.
forever.
Tomorrow, it will be 71. Yes, it
Wow.
is the last day of the month. The most important day for us YouTubers, and it happens to be on a live streaming day. So, I want to say this once. I got to do the YouTube thing. If you've got any value from our content over the month, feel free to just drop a $1 super chat in there and say thank you. And we understand it's not all about the money, so hit the like, comment, engage. There's lots of things you can do to help us out
Talk to us.
besides monetary.
Rooster, seizure time.
Mono, whatever.
Can you name your tank that when you do that? Just name it seizure time. I like it.
Could I just have Jeremy's river tank?
Who's Jeremy?
You don't know Jeremy?
No.
Wow.
Yeah. I guess I'm an idiot.
Jeez.
I suck. One day I want a 75-gallon with enough money to stock it with loads of nanofish. The schooling would be epic. Yeah. 75. You could, I feel like that could be obtainable because you don't need super expensive. I mean, I would probably get ridiculously expensive Tetra.
I got value until you insulted platies. Those did all well. You can take that $1 and go buy 100 more platies because they're a dime a dozen.
I cannot. I'm not a platy or a molly fan or a guppy fan. I don't know. They're
Wild mollies are pretty rad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's
little
true.
Silver with
I would
red
never keep
spotted
them.
tails.
I just don't want them. Like I don't. And the thing is I know how many people love platies and mollies, and that's fine. I love ugly brown fish that nobody cares about. So we're fine. We can all hate each other's fish and love them ourselves. That's the way the hobby is. You can hate, you can dislike and like whatever, and you don't need to be offended. Never mean it like that way. What happened? Oh.
There's these different things I can look at now. Interesting.
Wait, what? Did I miss something?
What?
Jody said, Steven, I just make an ass out of myself and do my best to reach the bottom, and it sounds funny. I don't have context, so it just sounds funny. I don't know.
Fuzzy says, I would also really want to have Programi at some point, and I think it would be funny to do a spotted tank with those. Stir by Corey's, maybe CPDs. I've never been a huge gourami person, but I do feel like they're underrepresented.
I like gourami a lot.
More people should be keeping gouramis,
Agreed.
myself included.
Yeah, they're they're very calm fish, and that's what I like about them is because I've said many times I don't like spastic fish. Gourami are the opposite of spastic fish.
Ginger Grave says, I want a 40 breeder with 100 plus CPDs.
Holy moly.
You need 100 just so you can see one.
Jesus.
Paul, hey Paul, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well.
Oh, hey.
Beto Great Lake says, I spent about 10 months looking at aquarium videos before I actually set up my first one.
Wow, good for you, the restraint.
Proper.
I was going to say, I would not be able to wait that long. That's a good for you, buddy. Oh, thank you, Gregory.
Thank you, Greg.
That's
Says, thank
very
you, Chelsea and
thoughtful.
Bob. $5 super chat.
Thank you. Oh, okay, Jody. I knew it was the bottom of a tank, but I like the way it sounded. It was funny. I knew a place that used to sell the 4-eye fish years ago. Almost the Simpson fish. Almost.
Oh, yeah, the one that has 2 below and 2 above. What's that name of that fish?
I forget, and it's going to bug me now. I have to look that up. Like green rasbora, chilies, embers, blue, axelrod. That would be cool. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Y'all should really try Achesis species if you love loaches and oddball catfish. I love mine. Great personality and peaceful.
Spike, I have kept those. Those are great little nano catfish.
I have not.
Some of them can be quite shy, but some of them also hang out all the time. So I forget what the orange ones are, but those are my favorite. But I can't think of the scientific name off the top of my head. Whew, is that Bare Bottom Aquatics? What's going on?
Hello. Turquoise rainbows and Coletti tetra in different tanks in the meantime.
Coletti
nice.
tetras are pretty sweet.
Yeah, they are. They get a good size. Got to build a boa cage first, huh, Harley? Well, sometimes that happens. What type of boa is it?
Ginger says, I'd also like a 33 long Blackwater for wild betta group. It depends on the day which wild betta I choose. Right now it's the macrostoma.
Oof. You could do 2 of those. I would deeply recommend if you ever get macrostoma, not to, this is a dream tank, but keep them in a deeper tank. They are huge jumpers. Mine jumped out of, I had to put a lid on there that was very, very tight. Very tight. But that's a good dream fish, the macrostoma. I feel like that is on a lot of people's dream fish list.
Not mine.
Not his, apparently.
But they are rad.
Yeah.
I will concede.
I wanted to spawn them and it didn't work, and I think that's everyone's goal, and very few people have a lot of success with it.
Hey, Tiffany says, I bought the Coletti tetras back when you featured them in a video. That is my favorite thing, is when people buy fish that I promote. I don't know if that's the right word, but
Oh, nice. 8 feet, BCI.
I forget how to pronounce
pretty.
that. Ixis vespa.
Achesis?
I'm trying to picture Cameron because he says it all the time because they're some of his favorite fish. I'm trying to picture how he says it.
Isn't it Achesis?
I don't think so.
Achesis? What else is it going to be?
I think it's 2 syllables. I don't know. I'm probably wrong.
For shoddy?
Whip says, actually attainable dream tanks are what I have. I kind of sort of did what Chelsea mentioned. I want my Asian tank, my South American, Central American, small Central, South American, Aussie tank, and African tanks.
Yeah, I think that's
I don't care about mixing.
Perfect, Ginger. 75, 55 would be great for them. They'd like that a lot. Nice depth. If you ever get them, you'll love them. They have great personality.
Yeah, Leo has left the chat.
I know he got it. I know he got his tegu. Oh, it is a boy. He found out. I asked him, and he didn't know at that point.
That's what I was supposed to get, but they still sent me a female.
Mine's going ham right now. Hey, what are you doing? She's nuts. It's because she has her zest back.
I think we've decided, not fish related. Wait, I don't even say this unless Leo is here because he's gonna. Is Leo still here? I don't want to say it 100 more times.
Oh, it'll be one more time. I don't even know what you're talking about. So
I know.
Achesis or Achesis. I was right.
You were not.
I'm always right.
Yeah, it's very fun.
How's that feel?
Well, I'm always wrong, so it's nice to have someone smart in the group.
For God's sake.
Knock on wood, no more surprises. Pop up so I can finally save up for my 75-gallon. I've been wanting for like a year now.
75s are so great. They're literally, I can't decide if I love a 75 or a 125 more, but they're both fantastic. Perfect size tanks. You can do so much with those.
So since we have to build a giant enclosure for this tegu once we move, I think we have decided to get a male tegu as well.
Oh, yeah.
And house them together and make little tegu babies. Could be fun.
They're half a year lizard. So, 2 giant half a year lizards equals 1 giant lizard, basically, for all the year. They go down to brumate for 5 to 6 months, so it's fine.
Stephen P. will start a GoFundMe and buy you a ladder, or it needs to be a crane if you reach over an inch. It's like Deuce Bigelow. Anyone remember that scene?
Oh my God.
You know what I'm talking about?
I forgot about it until we watched part of it, and I was like, oh my God, that's
right. I think the snails. No, the ones on the bottom.
At the bottom. Dumb girl. It's so funny.
I don't know why it bothers me when people mix continents, but it does.
I know it bothers the hell out of me.
It bothers me when people put Jack Dempsey's with African cichlids. That bothers me.
I can't.
But West Africa is almost identical to South America as far as parameters. So who cares? The fish are similar. The parameters are similar. Mr. Reliable is similar.
I care.
Curtis Schindler, thank you so much,
cares. Buddy. Thank you, Curtis.
Cheryl knows the snails at the bottom.
Tiny tegus, the phonetic way. Yeah, they are tiny too when you get them, and then they look like this, and they hurl themselves at things. I had to get into it with some dumbass on YouTube who wanted to comment on a video I posted of the tegu from when she was 3 months old. And it was a throwback because at the time she was 2 years old when I posted it. And somebody who I was talking with in the thread, in the comments, knew that the tegu was 2 years old. And this guy is either you've grossly underfed your tegu, she should not be be that small, going through puberty. And I was like, bro, don't. I had to get loud via internet. I was so mad. Some things don't bother me at all. And then that kind of stuff, I'm don't insinuate that I don't take care of my animals. That pisses me off.
Fuzzy says, right now I acquired a second tank, 10-gallon for free, and I'm going to be considering what to do with it for a while.
Oh.
Inverts and betas, why not both?
Yeah, depending on the beta, you could do inverts and betas.
Driftwood.
Driftin' Driftwood.
Dream tank would be my dad's 15-gallon tank from 1972.
Aww.
Me and my brother and sister love that tank. Dad really took care of it. Live plants and tetras.
Aww. Was it a metal tank?
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Well, depending. 72? Yeah, it could have been a metal tank. Maybe.
Jody says, I have a bunch of different localities in my 230. Of course it works.
It works. It's just, it bothers my OCD. That's all. It can totally work. I have no way. I would never argue it wouldn't work. I need them to be correct. I don't know. It's because I have OCD. Yeah, people are clueless,
It's Bob
Regina.
Vance,
I got
Advanced
real mad.
Refrigeration.
So I did what Bob always does. I like responded and I was like, block. You're done. I'm done with you. I don't want to hear it because it was so ignorant. Like it just was making me mad.
Ah, you're ignorant.
So ignorant. It really was though. This guy had no clue. I'm like,
Hey, Jody.
Let me just put this really frankly for you.
I know she's not talking to me, but I thought it was funny.
Wait, what did she do?
She said, "Hey, Bob."
Oh.
All right, let's look at some new fish. What do you guys think? Let's look at some new fish. 10 days camping and still able to stop by. Well, thank you, Curtis. It's weird to have
what have you been
internet
doing?
when you're camping. That's very
I
strange
know,
to
with the
me.
world we live in, eh? It's crazy.
All right, let's look at new fish because there's a specific fish here that I want to show y'all. The burrito loach, which this is not the best.
It's a shit picture of
picture.
those. Because they are phenomenal looking.
Here we
Guppy
go.
culls and shell dweller tanks. Oh my god. Do you have one of those, Emily?
It may seem expensive, but these are extremely rare, and that's the cheapest you're probably going to find them.
God, that's a pretty fish.
But look how cool these fish are.
What a freaking pretty fish.
Jody, are you sleeping on these, or have you gotten these yet?
They are just like little, I don't even know. They're so pretty. I can't stand it. Hello, Bob Vance.
So I just wanted to shout that out. Burrito loach,
What are you
fairly new to the hobby.
Jesus.
What else do they got? Anything else cool that's new? I think this is all pretty. Oh, they got more of the red devil, apparently.
Pretty. Extremely. Oh, that's the one she was talking about. The girl.
Mm-hmm.
The girl at Moonlight was saying how much she thought those were attractive, and they are.
So not a whole lot new here. Let's what's going on over here? Apistos, and more apistos.
Keyholes, underrated fish. I don't care what anybody says. I love them.
Keyhole. Who
I
cares
love
about
'em.
discus? Nobody likes discus. And we just lost all our discus subscribers. That's okay. Oh, leopard frog's black and
We're
stock.
coming for platies. We're coming for mollies. We're coming for
We're
discus,
just
guppies.
looking to make everyone angry today.
F all these fish.
Oh, right here. This is what you
there
guys
we
need.
go. $6.99 for one of the
There's
coolest fish ever.
The money fish.
Yeah. These are the money beats, people.
Look at the grumpy face.
They
the
are
beautiful
so
spangling.
peaceful. So peaceful.
This is probably the best $7 you are going to spend.
Posilicherax
On fish.
whitesmani. Beautiful, beautiful fish.
They are grumpy.
Perfect for your nano tank. If you have a nice little 10-gallon tank with some plants in there, those guys would be quite happy.
Gastronomer says, love my burrito loach. I had two, but found one out of the tank.
Oh, no.
not fish jerky.
God, I hate that.
Mhm.
They were metal. If I move my hand, she jumps. I should not do that.
Actually, Bob, I'm saving room for some quarries and actually taking in a bunch of fish next. Wait, so are you actually starting to hit maximum capacity? I
Say it
don't
ain't
believe
so. Maybe she's being mindful about her space. Hey, you ate enough today, bruh.
it. G. Carlton says, a rare corridors tank, maybe 45-gallon lowboy tank.
Oh, that'd be cool.
$7 is very reasonable for this fish.
Very reasonable. You don't see them come available often
About
either.
twice a year.
Yeah, if that. Sometimes there will be dry spells. So if you are interested, pull the trigger because they are not expensive. I would do a group of like 8 to 10 though. They are shy, so they would like groups.
I would do 100.
He would do 100. I'd say 8 to 10 or more.
Here's another cool fish that doesn't get a lot of love.
I love drape fin barbs.
Oh my gosh, do
Why
you?
does he do this to me?
Wow.
You know, the joke's gonna be on you when I get
What's
some
the
drape
joke?
fin go eat. I don't even know.
It won't be. This was one of my first videos.
Well, damn it.
Was on the drape fin
Never
barb.
mind then. I can't get them.
And how to spawn them.
I just watched a video of them and the males were sparring and it was phenomenal. So, would they be? Would they appreciate a heater or be okay with that? What are we referencing, Goose?
Yeah, I'm not sure. We talk about a lot really fast. So
Yeah,
it's-
sorry. What? Just tell us what you're talking about and we'll try and
if it'll come out.
have an answer. I love Congo tetras. Just regular, the interruptus, Phenocogrammus interruptus.
Ooh, I'm not ranking well for drape fin barbs.
Did you even keep drape fin barbs?
That should help. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shut up.
Why, you're not gonna get in
I
trouble?
want to copyright strike myself.
Yeah.
My little drape fin tank. Woo! 2 minute
Best way to
video.
secure a mesh lid on an aquarium? What do you mean,
gosh.
Leo? Is that? Do you mean like the lid that's already on there? Or are you putting your own lid on there?
This is 8 years old. Look at that clump
I'm
of
not sure.
boost. I used to be able to grow boost. Look at that.
We can't grow anything here in this death water. I hate this water. This water is garbage.
My Java fern's not looking very
It's not
good.
good for my hair either. It's ruined my hair.
That's what they would spawn on the Java fern. On the underside of the leaf.
Acquired taste is still taste. I have a 20-gallon with 80 juvenile Julies that I'm going to return soon. I want to start a new breeding project. Should I breed my Cory Nanus, or since it's already a Tanganyika setup, Lelupi or Maltese? I don't know. That's I feel like everybody always wants Maltese, but you can get overrun really quickly with Maltese.
Really depends on your market there.
Yeah, that's a,
Like, what's going to sell better, Tanganyikans or Corys? Oh, man. 8 years old. That's bonkers to me.
If it's for the Tegu, Leo, you don't need to secure, like, when they're babies, they're not, like, put it like this. We just had our 3-foot Tegu in a, regular old Exoterra, and she couldn't even get out of it. And believe me, when she was starting to be well, she tried a little bit.
Here's a great price on a couple of plecos. The L397 from Dan for $29.99.
Wow, $30 for those? And I never thought I'd see the day.
2-inch.
That's a good size, too.
And the Cheese Creek are on sale for $24.99.
Cheese Creek.
If you want a different type of bushy nose plecos than the standards,
Ginger.
these
It's
are the
rough,
ones.
isn't it? I mean, our pH isn't even that terribly high. It's higher, but we just
That's a
have
good price too.
so much. Ooh, God, that's a good picture. My God. I'm sorry. Those fish are so attractive. I'll never stop seeing it. My water is soft in all the wrong ways. Oh, buddy.
Aw. Too bad they don't keep their spots.
Yeah, they're so cute, though.
Gold Amano shrimp. Interesting.
I'm sorry. They're 4-pack for
Forgot
60.
about those.
Yay, Craig. Craig got new filters. Multis are the worst. Multis are okay. I'm glad. I had never kept them. The only shell dollars I'd kept were the gold ostellatus, and then Candy gave us some from her colony because she had 1 million. And I enjoyed them, but it's one of those things where I'm glad I kept it, but I could move on from it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to keep them forever, but I really did enjoy them. They're really funny.
You could probably get away without doing a heater for the darter tetras.
What's the Cheese Creek attached to the name? I'm not sure. I would assume the locality.
Yeah, that's probably the name of the creek, but yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I
either.
don't know where that is. I could check.
Jody says Gold Amano's kick ass.
Not deer cheese. That's funny.
What's
can't
ruled
be
another
right.
pet peeve using the term "it's the worst," regardless of what you're talking about. It's really at 99. It really isn't 99% of the time.
Oh, when people say it's the worst.
It's
yeah.
the worst.
Thanks, Craig. Who got
Where's
it?
that from?
Elser. There we
Well,
go.
sir.
Hello.
Welcome back. I believe you've been
Yeah.
a member before.
I know that name.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Craig.
Thanks you. Thanks you.
Thanks, you. Thanks, comma, you.
Thank yous.
Are they actually gold colored, Jody? What are we talking about? Damn it. Gold
I
monos
tried-
kick ass. Okay.
Tried planting crypts in a
Sorry.
multi-tank. Absolutely
Oh,
destroyed.
God. I was going to say, I feel like that would be futile. Those things, yeah, no, they don't. Although, what was funny is ours did not even touch the bulbitis. They were all up in that bulbitis. They loved it. Trying to keep them in a 40 brooder for like 2-3. That's fine. You don't need to the lid that comes on it is fine. They're tiny. I mean, he'll be maybe 8 inches to 10 inches, and that's like with a lot of it being tail. I wouldn't worry about that for that short amount of time, Leo. Like I said, she was just in it, and when she got her strength back, she easily, well, it contained her just fine.
What's the smallest cichlid? Isn't it the Maltese?
Oh.
It is a shell dweller, but I don't know which one. I don't remember. It might be Maltese, but I know the smallest cichlid comes out of Lake Tanganyika, so I'm assuming a shelly.
No, I genuinely think most things are literally the worst. Literally. Yeah, totally.
Lake Tanganyika has the second largest cichlid and the smallest cichlid.
Oh, the Blythe River. Those are nice.
I'm getting ready to try my hand at summer tubbing with mosquito fish.
Oh, you'll have a good go with mosquito fish.
Those
They'll
are
love it
fun.
outside. And they're fun. Yeah.
Those are fun.
Gambusia. I really like those. Little brown fish. I've never bought anything from Dan's. Well, Beto, I think you need to change that. Dan does have a very high standard for the health and quality of his fish. So you'll definitely be pleased with what you get, I'm sure, if you do choose to buy anything.
Holy hotness outside. I lost the comment. Oh, there it is. Just clean the pond filters. I'm getting overrun with minnows and goldfish.
Oh, God. Do
I believe
birds
it.
drop them in there? Pistogramoides pocolpiensis is a small one, too. That sounds cool. I don't know if I've ever heard of the pocolpiensis. God, why do I always kick this stupid thing? My legs. This happened to me in school, too. I'd always kick things on the desk because I have long legs that get in the way of everything. Got a different mesh lid because the one that came with supposedly blocked 60% UVB, so bought just the regular mesh lid. Oh.
So there's the one that came with it.
Oh, yeah. So you just got, okay. I see what you're saying.
There's the one he bought.
Yeah,
standard.
I see.
I don't like that one personally because you have to open the whole thing to get
You
into
should
it.
get the one that opens in half. There's one that has a break in the
hinged
middle.
lid is
Yeah, if you can,
especially
Leo.
when it comes to psycho lizards that
That-
are gonna jump out.
Here's the thing. I'm going to be perfectly honest. You have a 3 to 4 month old tegu. It's not a big deal. If it's not a 3 to 4 month old tegu is not hard to restrain or grab or do anything. Like she was nothing when she was that age. When I picked her up today and was a little feisty. She hasn't been handled in a long time because she hasn't been well, and so she was a little kicky. And she's strong as hell. Like she's a big girl.
Hoover Aquatics says just finished a rimless 60 cube Congo and red eye tetras with snakeskin, Odessa, and tiger barbs.
Snakeskins are cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like those.
Oh, it's a front opening enclosure. Well, shuck a muck. Hey, oh, shuck a
Get
muck.
away from me.
She loves when people say shuck a muck.
Oh my God. If you know what that's from, if anybody knows what that's from,
Steven's got to know.
Steven, I don't even think you'll know. But maybe I'm wrong. Prove me wrong. But I'm deep pull. I'm overrun with Petricola. Okay, Whip, why don't you send some of them? Well,
He just says I don't ship.
no, damn it.
I don't ship, and I don't know what to do with them. There has to be 100 plus spawn, and I don't think I lost many.
I think you should ship.
Would be
Ship me
awesome if
some
you
of
had an
those.
LFS.
Yeah. Because those are great. People really love those. And they fetch a good price. They're not super expensive, but they have what are they, like 13, 14 bucks, 15 bucks?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes 20.
Yeah. That'd be a good one if you had an LFS, because I feel like every time I ever saw Petricola, they were gone like that. So,
Johnny, Ember Tetras are fairly easy to spawn. You just need a egg scattering setup. So what does that mean? You get like a little piece of shallow Tupperware, you cover it with screen, put some like moss or plants on it, and they will spawn in that, and the eggs will fall down through the mesh so the adults can't eat the eggs. You pull out the Tupperware and hatch them out, and you're gonna have to grow some live foods, obviously size appropriate, but easily done with Ember Tetras.
how do the partners of our madness put up with us? Well, it's easy for me. Gotta just get somebody who's into the madness, too.
Steven was my only hope to get that because it is from South Park. It's from the old Western, when they go to the old Western town.
Oh, my God.
And Stan starts talking in Old Town or whatever, and he's like,
Old-timey.
oh, shuck a muck.
He started saying it, and I didn't remember. I was like, what the hell are you saying, and why are you so annoying?
Oh,
Why are
she
you
hates
saying
it
this?
so much.
It bothers me on, like, a level I can't
And
even...
I like to sneak it in and have, like, this big, long, like, paragraph thought out words of thought of something.
And then it ends in that shit.
No, I put it right in the middle. I'm like Stanley with shove it up your butt.
Good God. Yeah, thank you, Susan. Let's hit the like button. Give it a little tap, tap, tap.
Yeah.
I'd love to see some Asian bumblebee catfish brought in by someone. Been looking for a while, but still have only ever found the one I have not. Found the one I have not.
Oh yeah, let's
What?
I'm gonna take it back to last week because I did not. I want to go over people's.
This turn.
I got a lot of comments on this one. Fish keeping as a hobby, but what other hobbies do you have?
Oh yeah.
A marked person 1. I enjoy hardware, software hacking, device development, hydroponics, semi-hydro plants, interior decoration, bass guitar, video games, learning more chemistry plus biology, tech, cameras. Okay, well, you got a lot of hobbies. All right. Hunter says, baseball cards and aquarium keep me poverty-stricken. What are the hobbies? I have a 70-gallon freshwater, 75-gallon saltwater, gecko, biggest enclosure, available space, have been a lot of fan. So I assume reptiles there, Cheryl? Your other hobby? A more grumpy cricket, keeps crested geckos, leopard geckos, leachianus geckos, and likes to propagate tropical plants. Not sure, 76. Fish, fresh and salt reptiles, vintage boom boxes, that's fun. Vintage gaming, off-roading, and exploring. Mike says Lego, sports cards, and memorabilia, all the expensive things along with fish keeping. Alec Kumanoff, as we know, likes orchid growing, just like my grandfather.
Your grandpa grew work. Oh yeah, that's right.
Gastronomer, quite the avid gamer, and going down a garden rabbit hole. Gardening, basketball cards, the gym, gaming, I stay busy. For Soft Taco, that's a funny name. Avid fossil and mineral hunter collector from Avery. Jim Wivering, a Trekkie. I have DVDs of every series and movie available in my country. I wonder what country that is. Toy collectors from 80s and 90s. Tarantulas, RC trucks, pocket knives, wildlife photography, beekeeping. I'm just rolling through these real quick. Nuisance animal removal is a hobby. Okay. Woodworking and tattoos.
Well, that saves animals' lives. So
making beer and mead. Outside in Aquatics says, oh snap, I gotta send you some fish room punk trading cards, because that's one of my other hobbies. Roman coin collecting, that sounds pretty cool. Fishing, woodworking, and collecting and selling video games. Now, how to turn your hobby into profit. That would be a good series.
My hobby used to make me a lot of profit until I moved here.
That's probably the most engagement I've ever got from a post, and it wasn't even fish related.
Shut up, Glitchy. That's so annoying. But it's funny.
1864.
You would whip? Ooh.
What?
He said to hit him up on Facebook because he'd be willing to give it a shot because he said he's trying to ship some of them Petricola. Love those. Is she getting a drink?
Whip, I tried to breed them, but apparently 3 males don't make babies. I'm an idiot. That would be pretty hard.
Yeah, that would be amazing if you made that work.
Glitchy says, I have a bright green school of Priscilla Tetra glowfish, and they're awesome. Well, you're in the right place because we have a fellow glowfisher, the Zen Ginger, loves her glowfish as well.
Oh my god.
How to turn your hobby into something truly insufferable.
Hey.
I agree.
No.
Mine didn't even make it out of their quarantine tank, but Primetime Aquatics warned me that they were a breeding group.
They produced for you. Quit it. Jesus. That was ridiculous. She just put
Glitchy818 says, Shuck-a-muck.
I saw it. I said
Shuck-a-muck.
that already. She is like raining dirt everywhere. God. How to turn your hobby into something truly insufferable.
Yep, I said that.
Wasn't listening.
I know. G. Carlton says Lake Tanganyika has killifish species also, and they also have pufferfish. I don't know the status now. I don't know the status of the Nile perch, invasive species, but a threat to barbs and freshwater sardines in the river.
You could technically target train your tegu at any point if you wanted to do that, if that's something that you're wanting to do. Yeah, they're very smart and malleable at any point. It'd be easier to start when they're little, but yeah, if you wanted to at 2 years old, you could.
Zen Ginger says, I really love the glowfish babies. I've never had the Priscillas, but totally want some. What?
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 I'm just watching all these animals. When it's hot in here, they all go crazy. They're all very active right now. Oh my god. Look at all the strobite.
Regina wants to know, Zen, did you ever get glow angels? Did you get glow corridoras? Did you get glow rainbow sharks?
What else glow do they make?
Did you get glow bettas? I wonder what the next glow is.
Oh my god, they need it. Why didn't I do it? It's not important to me. I'm not so concerned. Like, for her, she's tongue trained. So, like, she won't, it's funny because she won't try and get my finger, but if I have tongs in my hand, she'll just bite the tongs because she knows that's where her food comes from. And tongue training and target training are very similar because they have a target. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're going after something specific. When they see something, they associate it with feeding.
Which of the Pseudomagil genus have you kept? Oh my god. So many. Obviously the Luminatus, those are my favorite.
No.
Oh my god, I would have to look at a list.
Jesus criminy.
Let me look at a list.
She's an anarchist in there. I told you she was too well. Jiminy Cricket. What are you trying to...
What is the issue here? A is for apple.
Is that what you were looking for? Oh.
That's what I was typing.
Oh.
I don't think this is the right place to be looking, though. Okay, Gertrude, Luminatus, Fricatas. As far as the Gertrude, probably almost every single one. Ivan Staffi are one of my favorite. Signifers are one of my favorite. That might be it. I would like to keep the, what's the brackish one? Cyan Doralis. That would be cool to keep at some point if I ever wanted to try brackish. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Why is this not searching? I don't love that. Okay, anyways. Did you answer my target training question
Whip,
while I was carrying a 40 breeder into the fish room? She literally just talked about that if we rewind a couple minutes. Tiffany White gifting 5 Steenfott Aquatics memberships. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Again, really means a lot to us. I appreciate it.
That's very nice. Thank you, Tiffany.
Kyle, Linda, Toonbird, Mike, and Jay Wise. Welcome.
In case you didn't hear me whip, yeah, send it to me. I want to see it. I want to see funny catfish anytime.
Chelsea, when my beardy acts like that, she takes a giant poop.
No, she turded earlier. She just wiggles her butt when she's going to go to the bathroom. But when she goes crazy, it's because she's either hungry or she's very warm. And I think she's both right now, but she's eaten plenty today. So
I'm hungry.
Well. Oh, look who it is. Look who decided to join us. Ross. Maybe Ross would have gotten that joke, but maybe not. We're supposed to get a bomb storm. Oh, Craig, didn't you know that there's all these new weather systems we've never heard of in our lives? We've got atmospheric rivers this last year, and I was like, what the hell is this? Never heard of an atmospheric river in my life. Now we got them all the time, apparently.
Yeah, the old bomb cyclones that we were supposed to have 2 of them last year, and it was like...
It was a joke.
Anything to get ratings.
I guess so.
Any way they can sensationalize a couple more views. Maybe that's what I should be doing to get more views. Bomb cyclone hitting.
So if the
Aquarium.
regular screen mesh that comes with it would be 12% UVB enough for him, then since the 10% is recommended, that 12% is considered a, like, for desert species. It's fine. You could do, yeah, that'll work. I used to catch alligator lizards and terrestrial salamanders in Southern California. Oh, we used to have alligator lizards aplenty, and I hadn't seen them in Northern California for a very long time. So either they became very adept at hiding, or they're just, sadly, because of all the development, they probably are not there because of habitat loss, which is why we lose so many things. We can't stop developing. It's crazy thing it blocks 60%. It makes no sense why a reptile screen mesh would remove. You know, I'm going to tell you, Leo, and I think we've said it before, nothing equipment-wise in the reptile keeping hobby makes any GD sense. It's all crap. It needs a whole revamping. They need some, like, aquarium co-op level redoing of things. Like, it just needs to be, you need to think again, my friends. You sandbagging son of a bee. Yeah, it's the only job where you can be wrong like 50% or more of the time and not get fired. Meteorologist.
Mary, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I know. I was trying to figure that out, and I'm like, I don't even know how to read it. Like, I don't.
I can't decipher either of your messages, Mary. I mean, you're talking to Whip, so I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe Whip knows what you're talking about.
We just need to. It looks like you might. Are you typing on like a weird? Is it like? Because you've got like symbols and stuff going on in weird places. Maybe I'm just, I don't know what's going on.
You know I wanted few Synodontis day they were born. Should I knock a couple trees over? Your work would have you drive and cut them.
Are you talking
Bring a
to
few
text?
fish here. No shipping involved. That sounds like some crazy talk to text to me.
What group did I recommend? Are you talking about Arcadia, Leo? No, I've lost it. Crazy I've lost it.
Or you're typing on an iPhone.
Jesus. 12%. I mean, in some tanks I have the UVB inside the tank, and others I have it outside. So. Ooh, yeah. Archerfish and scats. Love me some scats. That'd be really cool for a brackish. Not that kind of scat.
I'm the scat man.
Here in PNW, if you add with a chance of rain, you're in the right. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty annoying, though, how quick the weather changes here. Like, in Sacramento, if it's going to rain, it friggin' rains. Or it doesn't rain at all. It doesn't go from raining and pouring in the morning to, like, sunny and warm in the afternoon. That's bizarre.
Whoop says, I understand that one. The second one is dang it, where'd it go?
I don't know.
I understood that one. The second one is a mystery. The second one, Whip, serious now. Talk, John, KG Tropicals. He and Jason did stream. And was mentioned on They Like, but not really around. Just a suggestion.
Ooh, I'm lost. Yeah, deeply lost there. Reptile Lighting Group on Facebook.
Bob, did you quit your
I've
day
never heard of
job
that.
for singing? No, I quit it for YouTube. You're all just lucky enough to hear me sing.
Do bop bop. It's funny.
Shuck-a-muck.
Oh shit! For God's sake, I don't need more than one person.
I'm gonna
doing that.
make that.
God.
How can I make that like a?
No, we don't
like
need to do anything with it. It is so annoying.
Can I make that like an emo? I don't think it'll work.
Stop it.
Shuck-a-muck.
I'm so annoyed. Ugh. This is warm, but
If I had more time, my hobby would be screen printing.
Oh.
Every person that I know that got into screen printing quit like 2 weeks later.
Yeah. Yeah, because what do you do with all that? Because there's so much of a, like, but I mean, maybe it'd just be fun. You have friends. Give your friends t-shirts. You can make anything you want, so. This crazy animal. I've never heard about the reptile lighting group. Maybe, did you hear that somewhere, maybe somewhere else? Because I didn't.
Are you talking to me?
No, Leo.
I quit streaming for a day job.
It goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Baji from Australia has a nice archerfish video. Ooh.
Shooting crickets off the leaves. It's cool. Archerfish are pretty fun.
Yeah, mine never had anything to shoot directly, but I remember I was walking by one time and I felt the, like, psh, getting squirted, and I was like, hey, what's happening right now? I think I used to throw dubias in there for it, though, but I didn't have to shoot them because they were just on the water surface. Stop it, Dave. Hashtag shuckamuck.
Shuckamuck.
Oh my god. Why
It's a thing now.
No.
I need it on a t-shirt.
No. No. She's going crazy.
Oh, look at that there tag, you shuckamuck.
Oh my god. She is losing her mind. I don't know what she's doing. If she's just excited to be back in her regular tank or enclosure, if you will.
The wife's cousin still does screen printing over in Olympia.
Nice. There was a really cool, like, locally owned screen printing place a couple blocks from me that they were around for a long time. He has a forest of plants above the tank. That's cool, because then you can actually put stuff in there for the archerfish. Shawarma for dinner, yum. I really wanted a Turkish doner. Have it to settle because I don't live in the greater Deutschland anymore. Oh, in the great Deutschland. Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. Shawarma's really good, though. Who doesn't like some good shawarma?
Me.
Oh, God. Well.
I do like a good hamburger.
Well, I made you burgers.
I know, and I want more.
I know.
I added a sculp into my pond. Excited to find out if I'll ever see it again.
I thought you said scorpion. I was like, why the hell would you do that? It's not very nice, but okay, that makes sense.
Here we go again. Whip from Mary at Whip. Talk with John. Katie Tropicals wants to sit it on us. Watch their podcast from today. And Whip, I don't speak Spanish except to new abuelito Jorge, and I'm his new unspoiled grandchild.
I'm so confused.
Well, maybe Whip can decipher that one.
I don't know.
I don't speak Spanish. I'm speaking English, but just so you know, I don't speak Spanish.
Thai sounds good. I'm not a big Thai food fan.
Oh, Jack Talk Thai.
Jack Talk Thai, very good.
Jack Talk Thai, very well. Proper English, please.
He says very good.
That's not proper.
Thai sounds yeah, well, like Thai. There's certain things that I like, and then there's too much like licorice taste. What is that? I forget what the anise.
Licorice.
Star anise. No, I was obsessed with my archers. I target train them. Their vision is astounding. Keep in mind they are accurate between water and air. That's amazing. Yeah, they are very cool. They're very pretty too. Only halal burger meat for me nowadays. Can't sell fake meat. It's against. Yeah, no, it is good meat. Halal food in general is. You're not eating weird shit.
The chicken wasn't very good.
Wait, is that the stuff we did we get some?
We got that once, and it was packed in water. It
Oh,
was
that's
stringy
why.
And,
You have to have air chilled chicken. Chicken that's been in water is disgusting.
Yes, Ross. I would take bison burgers
Oof,
over hamburger
I
any
can't
day.
do it.
I would
I
take
can't do
bison anything.
I can't.
It's so good.
I like bison.
You've never even had it.
I
You
don't,
like cows too,
I
and
don't
you're gonna
want
eat
it.
one tonight.
Do I like cows?
Yeah, you're
Do
always
I?
talking about them.
Do
Oh, look at the cow! It's laying down. It's so cute.
I like those cows.
Oh, the cow is so cute.
We have some-
Shuck-a-muck. That's what you said. Shut up. I'm quoting you.
Shut up. Shut up.
Verbatim.
Shut up. Fennel. Thank you, Zen. That was the other one I was trying to think
G.
of.
Carlton says another dream tank, California native fish, maybe California Achilles fish or roach. Don't know if they have daces native to California. I'm not sure either.
I think we do. I'm pretty sure.
I have not kept the oil catfish, but they are supposed to be a good nano-ish catfish for nano-ish tanks. And I say nano-ish because I'm thinking like 20 long.
I'm just trying to keep an eye on this one. She is doing some things. I'm pretty sure we have dace.
My name is Manuel. I'm from Barcelona.
Not native Dave. Way to autocorrect, you jerk. Yeah, speckled dace.
Oh, Mary is using Google Translate. Mary's grandson is using Google Translate.
Okay.
That makes sense. That's what it looks like.
Okay. That makes so much more sense. Bison's cleaner tasting. Well, you know what? With the cows that we have access to, unless you can get good meat. Like, my mom bought half a cow one time.
I thought you said your mom was a cow.
No. My mom is not a cow. No.
But she bought meat once?
She bought half a cow once.
Hmm.
Well, I think it was...
What'd she do with the other half?
She traded work. She didn't get the other half. She only got half of it. But she got to have it aged how she wanted and everything. And that meat is just... tastes way better.
Ross says 60 plus stir-by Cory fry at the moment.
Woo!
That's a good chunk.
Yeah, it is a nice little chunk.
That's a good chunk of stir-by Cory's old shuck-a-muck.
This is going to get old very quick. It's already
It hasn't
gotten
gotten old already?
No, it's old.
Oh, no.
It's old, baby.
Look, I stained my KG Tropical shirt. I don't know what it is.
Probably bleach.
Why would there be bleach on my shirt?
Because, believe me, or something came in contact with bleach in it. My milk snake is out basking and didn't run away and hide from me. Congratulations, Aquatic Moose. See, ours, whenever I lift her, she's always underneath her cork bark. Whenever I lift it, she just lets me pick her up. I don't know. She didn't have a problem. She's chill.
Shuck a cow meat. I don't know about that one.
Still
It
annoying.
doesn't
Don't worry.
roll off the tongue like
Yeah.
shuck a muck.
Oh, my God.
That's what I was thinking, Dave.
Somewhere there is half a cow.
Oh, you're peeking out there.
Because that was funny. Smudge spot Corys. Those are cool. I do like those. I do. Oh, fit underneath that.
Nothing wrong with some Similis Corridoras.
I'm sorry. I'm very distracted by what's going on over here.
Are you?
Yeah. Prime will cause bleed. Yes, Zed. Something that has lifting ingredients in it.
I can't remember the last time I even had Prime.
I had Prime. I brought Prime here. You had Safe. I had Prime. We had both for a while. Then you bought another thing of Prime. And then we ran out, and then we just used it Safe. Although I missed the Prime. I like Prime.
Oh, I did buy a 2-liter, didn't
Yeah.
I? Shuck-a-muck! Oh, super chats. That is the best way.
Oh, my God. I can't stand
Oh, shuck-a-muck.
Jesus.
What's the cheapest I can do? Okay, there we go.
Shit. Stop.
Oh, that's the
God.
worst.
I am so
Whoa.
I am so annoyed. I'm here right now. Like here. My hand is out of frame. Thank you, I guess, for that.
JR coming in clutch. Whoa, Steenfott Aquatics. Shuck-a-muck.
Stop it.
Shuck-a-muck.
There is a restaurant in Virginia called Captain Chuckamuck's. Directions to get there include turn right at the Blue House and left at the Chickens. Well, geez.
Ooh, I'm going to have to go now.
Great. Thank you, Chesapeake
Chuck-a-mucks.
Crustaceans.
Chuck-a-mucks. Dennis gifting 5
I'm not
Steenfott Aquatics
thanking you.
memberships. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Dennis. Again. Look at that. Not thank you, Zen. Solidarity.
Nobody wants to thank Steenfott Aquatics
No.
for the $2.
Get out of here.
Fish Fam did, so that's all that matters.
Damn it. Prime is how I got bleach spots on all my black clothes. Yeah, I've done it.
Okay, it's probably Prime then.
I told you.
Well, shuck-a-muck.
God. Ugh.
Aquatic Moose still blacklisted.
Wow, man, that's crazy.
What did you do to get
I
into
was gonna
YouTube's
say,
jail?
You are so, like, on top of the commenting. It should really reward you for this, I feel. I'm going... Stop it. Hey. No. That's going to be an issue.
Congrats, new members for sure. Uncle Bullcow, Colin Night Owl Ratch,
Colin Robinson.
Ratch, Dave,
Just Ratch? Ratch?
Ratch.
All my clothes are bleached. The joys of being a cleaner. Ah.
Mm.
Yep, I can imagine that would get you nice and bleachy. Although I do love the smell. Zengerson McGinja. I know. I can't believe it either. It's kind of wild.
It's pretty crazy.
Seems like impossible.
Pretty. Hey, did you see they're bringing Steenfott back?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I did not say that.
Yep.
I got the membership curse by sliding Davy Jones in a game of cards. Yeah, now you've done it. You really screwed the pooch there. I never liked that saying. I don't know why. That's very
What,
weird.
shuck a muck?
I don't know why it bothers me so much. I don't know why. I hate when things like that bother me.
I love that it does, though.
I know, and I should just try and not react, but... Yes, I think I remember hearing about the speckled dace maybe more widespread in northern. Yeah.
I was like, speckled face? Is that some, like, California ginger thing?
No, it's the dace, yeah. They probably are. One of my my cousin's best friend, she is a biologist, and she studies the fish and their ecosystems of Northern California.
From Sacramento?
She's from Carmichael.
Oh.
Actually, which is
shuck-a-muck.
like 5 minutes from my mom's house. I believe when little babies say shuck-a-muck after burping and spitting up muck after pooping. Yeah. Yeah. Cilantro's disgusting. I hate cilantro.
That's ignorant.
I hate it. I hate it. I don't even put it in my guac. It can go F itself. It's disgusting.
Oh, Craig's Catfish Cave says we're a few likes shorts, folks.
Craig said so, guys.
We're a few likes short. You know what that means. I gotta go like my own stream.
I can like it.
Gotta do what it takes to get there.
Oh, I can do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Fancy that.
Shuck a muck.
Shit. Oh.
Whoa.
Oops.
Echo.
There. Nobody likes us. Everybody hates us.
Guess I'll go eat worms.
Yep. Did you ever hear about the oil bird? It's a cave-dwelling night bird that has a call from the depths of hell. They are so oily that old-timey people would burn them for... Good God. Jeez. Cilantro will be my firstborn's first name. That's funny. Cilantro. Kirsty Craig. Nothing beats a jackalope. Oh my God, the jackalope. As fast can be. You'll never catch me. Cilantro is essential in my house, but my other half doesn't like it. I hate it. I hate it. Your other half is correct, because it is gross.
Hey, Jody, have you, I think you already did, but have you left for Dan's yet for the barbecue bash?
She said she's somewhere. She's in somewhere.
Oh, she's somewhere. Oh.
I can't remember where she said, but
Very
they've
helpful.
already
I'm
got,
sure she's
they got
somewhere.
somewhere in their travels.
I believe everyone in this chat is somewhere. Won't you be my neighbor?
You don't like guac, Zen? Even he likes guac.
Is there a saltwater fish that can acclimate to freshwater? Well, mollies can go back and forth.
So it doesn't count, so no.
Technically it
No,
can.
I just don't like them. But yeah. I think that if you did choose to do that, though, it would need to be a very slow process. Cilantro is a must here. Wife is hit or miss with it. We grow our own. It's the only way she will eat it. I just can't. It's soapy. It tastes like soap or something. I don't. Yeah, he's trying
In
to piss
Custer,
me off.
South
There
Dakota
you
now.
go.
We'll be
Sorry.
headed to Sheridan on Thursday.
Custer, that's right. That's right. Well, I liked coming in, so it ain't me. It was taught right by Zen after a tech scolding. I'm deep in Virginia.
Deep in the streets.
Friendly 30-minute member stream.
Gotta
Morning.
be handy with the steel, if you know
know.
what I mean.
Keep the peace. Regulators.
Mount up.
God, now I just...
It was a clear black night.
A clear white moon
Warren G's on the streets.
trying to consume.
Some skirts for the ride.
Oh, I can't remember the next line.
What?
Yeah, I can't.
Well, shuck a muck.
Oh, God, I knew it was coming, too. I was like, if I don't produce this line... And I don't know why I can't remember it, because I used to know every word of that song. I don't hear it a lot anymore, because I don't listen to the radio, but... No, he... Believe me, you think I don't live like this? Mac Drizzy, yeah. Biz dance.
Golden dwarf barbs are absolutely community friendly.
Oh my God, they're great.
They are amazing.
I don't think they'd fart on a butterfly. So I could get some funk. Thank you. Just hit the east side of the LBC on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Skirts.
So anyways.
Okay, sorry. He got me back in the rhythm. I was like, I lost it for a second there. So deep in Virginia. Thank you, Ross. Thank you for that. Oh, he knows. I
know they suck.
I make him listen to him. People who are not from the area probably don't care for the hyphy movement of the late 90s.
Let's all go make
2000s.
rap and shoot each other.
They don't do that. They just sit on the outside of their cars while they're still riding
Bread
down the
makes
street.
me poop. Yay.
Ghost ride the whip. Put your stunner
See, a
shades
car
on.
full of girls, ain't no need to tweak.
All these skirts know what's up. Wit 213. So I hooks left on 2-1 and Lewis. His brother's shooting dice, so I said, let's do this. She's pleased. Jesus. Oh boy.
With the top down so my hair can blow.
Oh, I just... Ugh. My drink is warm. I'm very upset.
No ice, baby. I was trying to...
What? Oh, you're trying to parlay that into something else there?
Squirt that into a good song.
What is this shuck-a-muck thing? Oh, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. Do you watch South Park? Are you a South Park fan? Because it's from South Park, and it's from one episode, from one statement.
I'm going to make a YouTube channel named Shuck-a-muck Aquatics.
I bet it's... And you're going to get so mad when it's, like, taken.
By me already.
Somebody already has this name.
Can I get a shuck-a-muck?
Oh, my God. You know what? It's not the word. It's the way he says it that really grinds my gears. Like, I don't know. I don't know the way...
Can I just say shuck-a-muck?
That is less irritating. It's the... that part. Yeah. That's what it is. Pisses me off. That's rad was the shuck-a-muck of 70s. That's rad. I remember my mom being annoyed with lots of things that I said.
Our mics were still off. This is not a professional stream, people. Come on.
I bet you wish you know what we were talking about. You'll never know.
Shuck-a-muck.
Jesus. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Ain't got no sound, y'all. Yeah, I know.
I know,
we
because
suck.
we were talking mad crap.
Yeah. We're getting real crazy over here. I'm getting mean mugged by so many animals. Just talking into the ether. Believe me, I do that plenty. It's nothing new to me. I told...
The fans have spoken. They want the song.
The fans have spoken. Okay. It ain't got no sound in it.
Whoa, you are peeking.
Ross! Oh, buddy. Exposed.
So the Mr. Rogers is not going to get me copyright strike. But
Mr. Rogers. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Yeah. Make that make sense.
That's dumb.
It's worth a copyright strike.
We miss it. That's Mac Drayan over here, sorry. Drinking vodka straight. F a Long Island. I want my own island.
So anyways, is this a fish channel?
This is a Mac Dre channel.
Ugh, that's the worst.
Keek to sneak. It's not the worst.
No sound, you're muted. No sound, no sound, no sound, no sound, no sound. Echo, echo, echo. Let's have a drink.
I should have started doing interpretive dance for you guys. Start like moving to the sound of nothing. If you could hear all these reptiles hurling themselves off of stuff. Good gravy.
Are there any other non-drinkers out there?
We don't drink.
Are we the only ones that don't drink?
Yeah, I just don't like it.
The
and I've never liked it.
-O's.
I've never liked it. I'm too much of a control freak to drink.
Just say no.
And I don't like IPAs. If I am going to, I don't like IPAs.
Ew.
And they're everywhere. Everybody goes crazy for Pliny the Elder. It's such a big deal in California. I like gin when I drank, like a little bit. I wouldn't even say I drank, but like when I would have a drink.
What is this, a
every now
lizard
and then.
channel?
I wish. Bring back the fish.
Did you move the? Yeah, you moved this again.
I did not.
Yep.
I'm not even touching it.
Oh
God.
boy.
Just imagine Gomer Pyle saying "shuck-a-muck" 100%. That's what that reminds me.
Gomer.
that was good actually. All right. So you found your niche right there.
My Nietzsche.
Your niche. Pull up a chair and let me make you a plate of this game that's seasoned like a tasty steak. Yeah.
Oh, good. We got some other non-drinkers.
The lizard people. I drink Sorelli. Yeah. I am the cheapest date ever because I just don't ever drink. Okay.
Sorry, I got something stuck in my throat.
What does that mean?
Shuck-a-muck.
You married me, so you know that.
You married me.
He always says that. And I'm like, what do you mean?
You're the one that had to agree to it, so that means you married me.
Oh, is that how that goes?
Mm-hmm.
All right, whatever. Pliny the Elder, yeah, Pliny the Younger and the Elder. Everybody's crazy for it.
Any chance you will do a tour of the Petworks in Olympia? I've never heard of the Petworks, but that is very far away, so
Someone
the
was
odds are
talking
low.
about that. I've heard of it, but I don't know.
The odds are low.
Get ready for some when we get to California, we're going to all kinds of places. Make that face. There's so many places to go. So many places. We're going to go down to the Bay. I drank enough for a small city, no more alcohol. And there you go. You learn that it's not the greatest thing, is it? Choices.
Oh, pull up a chair. Let me think. Let me make a plate. Wait, what? Pull up a chair. Let me make you a plate.
It's lyrics.
Lame.
California is known for good food. Yeah, it is. It's got great food.
Nordstrom's tour. Although they're not Nordstrom's anymore.
Shut up. Nordstrom.
Nordstrom's is not Nordstrom's anymore.
We grow a lot of our food in the valley, so.
I think the first drink I've had in a year was our last Planted and Enchanted stream. Truly was a bad news week.
My favorite drink is a Greyhound. If I'm going to have a drink, it is going to be gin and grapefruit juice. Or I will take a, what's it called? One of those stupid things in the copper mugs, a Moscow Mule. Those are good. Because they don't taste disgusting. I just don't like alcohol.
Chelsea, you can do a tour of Julie Tran's place. Isn't she into African cichlids, though?
No, she does goldfish, she does koi, she does flower horns.
Who cares about koi and flower horns?
She is our trans shipper. She brings a lot of stuff in for people. She's very nice. Yeah.
No lizards kept, but did get an African gray that has already picked. My wife has her person.
It's all over now.
They talk and sing to each other. Only
That's
day
it.
2.
They pick one person.
I want a bird.
Yeah, I grew up with a bunch of birds, and our African gray hated me. And it was a very upsetting thing for me. Very upsetting.
Dennis, you are 100% right. He says 100% is so much better at being alcohol free.
It just, to me, it's not worth it. I no. At least he doesn't call it the Nordstroms, like the family, like Blake Nordstrom and family. If we can't find a place, well, we have to. There's no option. B is someone's gonna have to watch our dogs for a little while we get settled, and then we'll figure it out.
Leo has offered to watch the dogs whilst we get settled. If he's actually being serious.
I just stick to my fruity ales. Nothing wrong with that. Weekly whiskey unless I don't stream. Gin, 7-Up and lime sounds delicious. I'm like a 90-year-old man on the golf course. Just give me some gin. But don't, because I don't want anything to drink. Because you're not thinking about it so much, Moose. Yeah, that is wonderful. Congratulations on 20 years. That's a long time. Nope. Nope. Hey. No.
Yes, I'm
Ma'am.
Leo. We're on bated breath here. Yes, I'm.
He just said yes. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. I don't watch SNL after like 1997. Like it's just not funny. I like the 60s SNLs the best.
That's literally one of the only fun things that Will Ferrell has done is Celebrity Jeopardy.
Just the way your mother likes it, Trebek. And it's because he's different than he is in every other anything. He never is serious like that. Leo, blink twice if you need help. Oh. God. I've gone 20 hours since my last. That's funny.
Leo, you can't say that.
Ooh.
Ooh, Leo.
I'm telling on your mother. That's what my neighbors used to say when someone got in trouble or did something that you thought we'd get in trouble for.
Leo.
Telling on your mother.
You can't even say the soft N around here, buddy. Unless Ross says it's okay. If Ross says you can say it,
I was going to say,
okay.
Ross already got me, man. He got me. If you are sober but have a drink with a meal, is considered to break the streak. I'm not judge, jury, and executioner on all that.
Yes.
Yeah, it does. Millhouse Cider Co. here, and it's fantastic. I will say there's plenty of delicious breweries that we had that I love going there because they make real good food. Like Auburn Ale House is really good. You don't have to drink the ale. You can just eat the house. You know? I just watched a special where Kevin Hart got his comedy award, and I've never seen a room full of Congress-grade old white people look so... I don't like him at all.
He's not funny.
He is unfunny. I've never cared for him, though, to be fair.
It's so forced.
Yeah, he's just... It's not my kind of humor, I guess. I don't know. I like very dry humor.
Leo, please report to the principal's office.
Ooh, man, that was me. I got in trouble all the time. I spent a lot of time with my vice principal in high school. She loved me, though. 50 Cent. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. White Chicks. That movie. My sister went to high school with this chick that looked like them from White Chicks. It was hilarious. Like, she was a linebacker.
Why is there a goldfish in there?
There's 4 of them in there. Why?
When did they get put in there?
Like 3 days ago.
Oh.
Yeah. There's all 4 shabunkins are in there.
Well, shook 'em up.
Jesus.
Shabunkin' 'em up.
That almost works. I like the shabunkins, but they needed to get out of there.
They're going outside with the turtles.
There you go. No, I know. They just needed to. That's their halfway house. They're halfway outside.
Kevin tries too hard. Yep.
Yeah, it's just
and
it's
not
only
that he tries too hard. It's like they're trying to force him on us.
Yeah.
He's in everything. It's like The Rock.
Yeah.
You're terrible. Stop casting him.
The Rock. Ugh. He should have.
And then when they're both in the same movie.
Oh Lord. Quit it. I had California quail and ducks, roller pigeons, racing pigeons, and hamsters. How cool. I always wanted to have like a homing pigeon or something. I thought that was sweet. I had doves, but we raised doves.
I'm gonna get some California quail
They're beautiful.
for sure.
Very pretty. I used to live by FEA Nature Center and Ansel Hoffman Golf Course. I lived like right behind it
In Sacramento.
in Carmichael.
Oh.
And we
So
had a lot of
Sacramento.
quail out there. There's quail and their little babies would run behind them. It was so cute. I saw some creature running down the street on my way home from getting coffee the other day that I swear was someone's escapee guinea pig. Like, I've never seen anything like this before. It was wild. And I followed it for a while. Because I was like, what is this thing? But I had Sadie in the car, so I couldn't, like, do much. Yeah, they really do follow them right in a row, too. It's pretty dang cute. Pretty cute. Quail are fun. I keep pigeon. I have 32 pigeon at the moment. Mixed racers and homers. Racers from the Avril line. I just think that's so cool. I think I like all birds. We had a lot of birds growing up, so birds are pretty sweet.
We used to have hundreds and hundreds of quail. We used to have hundreds and hundreds of wild quail, but like everything, all these domesticated cats just murder everything.
People, don't let your cats outside. If you're gonna get a cat, keep it inside for everyone's safety, including the cats.
Cat.
Catastrophe. No, if she wants a hamster, she can have a rat or a gerbil. She will not have a hamster.
You
Hamsters
can't
are...
have gerbils in California.
Well, no one will know about it.
Nancy B sent 1
Woo!
Steenfott Aquatic memberships. That puts us 1 away from 150.
Oh, shoot. Kansas Hobby Aquarist. Are you here?
Sorry, Aquatic Moose, not you again.
Damn, man. I tried, Moose. Everyone's trying for you.
Like
See,
birds get annoyed with the singing
I never
after a
even
while.
noticed it because I had them my whole life, and so it was just like my friends would spend the night and go, "Oh my God, your house is so loud. These birds." I'm like, I don't even hear them. Like I don't, and they were like
Wait,
tropical
I know I've asked you
screaming.
this 100 times, but can you have ferrets?
Yeah, no ferrets.
What about
No ferrets, no gerbils,
prairie dogs?
no. Not that I'm aware of.
It's the worst state. Why are we moving there?
No sugar gliders. No.
So no marsupials.
No marsupials, basically, because
Skunk?
I think you can with a permit, I believe,
Zen Ginger coming in.
because they are native. So we have a ton of skunks that just walk around.
Thank you, Zen. We've
Who got it?
officially
Donald.
hit the century-and-a-half mark.
Ah,
I think YouTube blocked me from getting memberships.
assholes. Can't be on Geek Up the Street. Gotta be handy with the steel.
Get a raccoon. I had a raccoon as a kid. I was an angry little bastard.
Yeah. No gerbils in Cali, Matthew. Nope. For some dumbass reason that makes no effing
Like
sense.
everything in California.
Well, there's a lot of bullshit like that here too. Oops.
And well, we're California juniors, so.
That's true. No, Steve. They do not require special permit unless you have like an alligator or something. Like you have to. I think you need a permit for that. But no, for like the tegu that I have and like all the other crap I had, no,
Thank you, Zenny. I appreciate it.
didn't need a permit for that. Hedgehogs are
And
illegal
Nancy.
too. Can't have those in California. Nope. Australia has a vast selection of animals we hear daily. Australia has the coolest stuff, frankly. Like,
And
the
don't call me
coolest.
Frank.
The coolest. So many skinks. So jealous.
Well, it's about that time, old shookamook.
Good old California.
It's
Yeah.
about time for the member stream, so all new members, stick around. We got another hour to go after this, if you can believe it. What other last words do we have? Again, if you're local and want aquariums, send an email to steenfotaquatics@gmail.com.
Yes.
$0.25 per gallon on aquariums, some cheaper.
We just want them gone.
Lots of 20-gallon talls. There is a 4 purchase minimum to make it worth my time. I'm not meeting up with someone for
Buy our
one
tanks,
5-gallon
but
tank.
only if you want 4 or
Yeah.
more.
Yep. Jeff Kane, good to see you, buddy. Was lurking, watching you fish, kayaking down the
Dude,
river the
kayaking
other day.
is my favorite. I was jealous. I
Little
love
rain, but
kayaking.
that's good.
That's all right. Love kayaking.
So members, we will see you hopefully in just about 10 minutes. And everyone else, I hope you have a great week. Go buy fish. Use our discount codes. What else? Watch our videos on repeat. Like, comment, subscribe.
Keep them on all night while you sleep.
Everything you can do that doesn't cost you money, go ahead and do it.
Tanks.
Oh, hill trout update. All right, all right.
Members only hill trout update. Better grow. You gotta be part of the member stream if you're gonna hear about this, guys.
Haul them tanks to Dan's. I'll buy them all. Oof.
Oh my god.
I don't think that will be financially viable, but I could be wrong.
That would be a long. It's long enough to get from the airport to Dan's. Jeez.
Ooh, I want pheasants as well.
Oh, pheasants are great.
They're probably illegal in California.
No, we can have pheasants.
Yeah, right. I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay.
Do you do outdoor tubs at all? We have one outdoor tubs with rice fish, one with goldfish and turtles, but I will be selling those tubs in the near future. So the answer is no.
So no.
Anyways, again, I hope you have a great week. I hope you had fun in the stream, and hopefully we'll see you again next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Dustin here from the Green Wow channel. You're going to be saying wow when you get a look at what Green Thumb has done for these websites. Look at this awful site. Ugly, huh? Now check it out now. Now that's wow. What about this site? What the heck am I supposed to do? It's ugly, I don't know where to go, how to contact anyone. Forget it, I'm gone. Hear that? That's the sound of the money birds flying away from you. They came, they saw your site, they dumped on it and left. Your business doesn't need to be dumped on. Your business wants more green, and that's exactly what Green Thumb is going to do for you. Look, we've heard it all before. My nephew's going to build me one, my daughter did it, or we do that in-house. Get real, people. Sites your friends and family build for you stink. Camera guy, you catching this? 80% of the people that are going to do business with you are going to look at your site before they ever contact you. Don't insult them with an ugly site. Your site's boring, your business is boring, your life's boring. Stop having a boring site. Stop having a boring life. We're going to greenwire your site. We're going to greenwire your life. Look, you're going to spend $900 a month on the phone book anyways. You're throwing your money away, people. Stop it. You know who still uses the phone book? Dinosaurs. You're not a fossil. What about changes? Most companies want to charge you 80, 100, 200 bucks an hour to make changes. Why don't you let them punch you in the gut while you're at it? With Green Thumb, forget all that. You want to make changes on your website, you can do it yourself. You want us to make the changes? It's 40 an hour. That's right. Do the math, people. That's 66 cents a minute. I know you got 66 cents sitting in the couch you're on right now. Call us today to take advantage of some of our great year-end specials. These deals aren't going to be around for long. So if you call in the next 20 minutes, because we can't do this all day, we'll throw in a free flash banner with no extra charge. That's a